Hey Sweaty, welcome back to the channel. My name is T-Soul Games and I have another superhero character tutorial for you guys. This is the Black Cat Felicia Hardy from Spider-Man. We have a few different versions we're going to go over. There's this one you're seeing right now, which is the all black Felicia Hardy. It is probably the closest to a comic book accurate version of her that we can get. There's also one with a little bit more white on the suit, and then there's one that looks very similar to the PS4, PS5 version of Black Cat from the Spider-Man games on PS4 and PS5. So we'll cover those three versions. Before we get going, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications to get more videos just like this and to find out when I'm going live, because I don't have a regular schedule, but I go live all the time and I upload video content all the time. So turn on those notifications, and that way you won't miss a single thing. If you want to support me financially, don't forget you can use supporter creator code T-Soul Games in the Fortnite item shop whenever you make a purchase or buy a battle pass. It really helps me out, guys, and I definitely appreciate it. Let me go ahead and show you the locker for this. I have some emotes to show you at the end too. So this is the all black version. We're going to use Dynamo Dancer just like this, and I'll show you how to build it out so you can get a close to all black version. It's not truly all black, as you can see, but it looks all black, and that's what we're going for. So the close to all black version, I like to go back bling empty, but there is a back bling you can use for this, a couple of them even. Omnisword I like, but there's several options for it that you can do. There's also the Ratacat Roamer glider and the Sky Scratch for the contrail. I think these work really nicely with her, but there's a couple other options that I think you might enjoy even better. Before we get there, let me go ahead and show you the alt for this skin, and then we will go ahead and show you all of the details, including the other version from the PS4, PS5 version. How to get this, you're going to choose Dynamo Dancer, suit pattern is bold, hairstyle is B. This is going to be the hairstyle for every single one, and for all of them, it's mask on. This one has belt off. For the PlayStation version, I believe we have the belt on, but right now we'll keep it off. For this one, primary material is going to be black and plastic. The secondary is silver and metallic, and that's going to get us this color combo. If we want to change this, all we have to do is go back to the primary and change the secondary color to either white or platinum in cloth. I like doing the platinum in cloth because it's not as bright and vibrant, and it still matches the hair. I do the cloth to make sure that it's a slightly different texture than the black. It makes it stand out, and it makes it feel more soft than the other one. And the reason I do that is because this section on Black Cat is fur normally, not actual like cloth, it's fur. Around the ankles, she has more fur as well, and around the wrist, she has more fur. We don't have the option to drop fur on here, but this suit pattern gives us those choices. The accessory color is black, so that way the mask is black. If you do white, the mask turns white, so keep it black. Eye effects are off, eye color is off, skin tint off, hair color white. That's a very important detail for Black Cat because she has all white hair. No sticker is needed. You don't need to do any of these. You can if you want, but I do none because she doesn't have a logo like that. And there you have it. That is the fur version. If you want the fur version with white additional accents, you can do this. And if you want the all black one, you just change it back the way I showed you. In the edit styles, you take this first version and you go black and plastic. And that's going to make it very similar in tone to that other version. So now we're already back. So you already see that's done just like that. There is another version that we have. So this is the version that matches with the PS4, PS5 version. It has a lot more like white and gray accents all throughout the suit, and it's a little bit more kind of armory instead of spandex basically. So for this one, this suit pattern, Bionic Forge, still hairstyle B, mask on and belt on. Primary color is black in plastic. That one was the same as the other one. And then for this one, we would go platinum in plastic. You can also do cloth to give it a softer look. If you don't want it as bright, you can do cloth, and that works just fine as well. She also does in the PlayStation version drop these little trinkets and tokens of the Black Cat all throughout the Spider-Man game. The belt on this one is black, eye effects off, eye color off, skin tint off, hair color still white, no logo. And then for this one, you can do the back bling as the cat. This physics one from Chapter 3 Season 2 from the KO Captain set has a black and white alt. If you start here, there's the colorful one, then there's the black and gold, but there's also the black and white. And the black and white is the one that you would choose for Black Cat. If you wanted to be silly, you could do like a dog dish, like as if she was like eating cat food / dog food. This one one is also part of a cat set, Sardines. It's like a pack with grenades. You could use this one. She doesn't really use grenades very often. She's a very subtle thief. She's a cat burglar. She breaks in and that sort of thing. So I wouldn't even go with this one. You could do the cache right here. And this one is multicolors. If it were just black and white, this would be a lot better. It has accents of blue. I think that's fine. It's got all the cache just sticking out, and that's kind of fun. So this one for being a cat burglar is really good, but you can also just go none. None is actually a very acceptable back bling for her. Even with this pattern here, it's a mostly black back here. Before we move on, I will just go ahead and switch this back from the PS4 version to the other one that we had select. Let's move on to Pickaxe. For the Pickaxe, there's a few good options here. This one is my favorite, the Diamond Claw Picker, because she breaks in, she's cutting glass to get through stuff. And this is something that would work really nicely for her set as a cat burglar. This one is my favorite. You could also do like the code cutter with the Spidey logo on it. This one was heist themed. This one could match like the back bling if you're doing the bag of money. So this one would match that. You could also do like this one, which turns gold with eliminations. So if you get 3 eliminations, it turns full gold. There is some gold themed ones, which are pretty nice. The code cutter is an option. I think the Diamond Claw Picker is the best. You could do something like the Weapon X Claws. That would be really fun. If you want a little something that's subtle, you could do the Stun Knife. And if you want something that's kind of subtle, but also sort of matching her theme, you could do something like the Lucha Slashers. These are a little purpley, but it's okay. They kind of glow black, and they have the claw scratch animation as well. So the Dynamo Voladara set from Chapter 4 Season 3 has this. There's the pink version, but there's also the purple version. I think the purple version works a little bit better. And the animation is what I would be going for with this one, is the cat scratch animation. This one has that too. It has a little red on there. The black and the white is prevalent there, and it gives you the fluff on the wrists, which is something she actually has on her regular costume. So this is a great choice. The fur on the wrist is actual to her costume in the comics. So that's a great add right here. The Plasma Core Claws from the Chaos Artist set, Chapter 4, Season 2. Another option you could do is the Omnisword, kitted out just for white. Do a top blade Shark Tooth, Diverge Guard, and then Shark Tooth for the bottom. And in a single, if you see this is the front. So these arc forward towards the enemy. You can do that. You could even have the blades arc back with the thruster to kind of emulate more like fur around the wrists when she's slashing, that sort of thing. And then just keep the color set to Enlighten, because with the smaller blade styles, you don't see the green as much or the pink. It looks very, very white. If you do that with the smallest one, which is Shard, you hardly see any color at all. It's basically pure white. If you just want to go with claws, Shredder's Steel Claws work great too. So that's also an option. This one here, Storm Shield Blades, is an option. It's mostly black and dark silver. And then the final one, which I think is also great, is the Vault Guardian, because she can use the crowbar to break into places. I think this one is great thematically with her being a cat burglar. Top 2 being this one and the Diamond Claw Picker. Next, we only have a couple of good options here as far as the glider. What I do is I take the Ratacat Roamer and switch it to the black version. The black version here is great because it's literally a black cat for our character Black Cat. There's also this Polysynth Kite, which is nice. It's just black with a little bit of like light blue / white on the top. If you wanted to, you could use one like this, like the Slider, which is just a simple wing set. You could do like the Batman's Exo Glider. You could do the Deathstroke Destroyer. You could do the Spider Chute, which would be almost as if Spider-Man had like shot her a line that she could fly down on. Goblin Glider would be a fun one too. The Prowler set's fun just because it's in the Spider-Man world. Anything that's black will work, but there's also this one, the Ratacat Roamer, which I think is the best option. The Queen in Gold, the Rise of Midas set, a very expensive looking art piece she could be stealing. The Combo Copter from the Most Wanted set, Chapter 4, Season 1. It's like she just broke into the bank and took the whole thing. She took the whole vault with her. So this one is a really good one. So if you want her to be like the cat burglar, I would do this one. If you just want to highlight the fact that she is the black cat, I would go with the Ratacat Roamer. And I think those are the best choices. As far as the contrail, there's a couple of them I really like. The Big Score, the Maverick Mastermind set has all this like money bags coming up. The Diamond Drop, also for the same reason, burglar and a thief, she would be taking these. And another thing would be the Encrusted Diamond, the Sky Scratch. This one is the best one because it showcases her claws right here. And then when she's dropping, inside of these little carvings, you can see the eye of the tiger, which is super cool. You can't see that here in the preview, but in the game when you're falling, you can look into these little carvings and there will be a set of eyes looking back at you. It's pretty cool. Alrighty, so that's it. This is Black Cat and this is the all black version. I have a tutorial on how to do the all black suit set for any superhero, and it's the same thing I just showed you here, using the silver in metallic and then the black in plastic to kind of level them out and bring them to the same kind of shading and toning. That's something that we're doing here with Black Cat. So if you like this one, we just went over 3 different versions. For those of you guys who stuck around to the end here, I just want to say thank you so very much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm going to give you guys a little extra bonus that I don't normally do in my videos, which is show you guys a loadout of emotes. So the loadout of emotes I would choose for her would be this exclamation mark from the Snake set, from the Solid Snake Metal Gear set. When she's the cat burglar, she's always trying to not trip the alarms, and so that's her tripping the alarm or becoming aware that there's an enemy present. The blowing up, I think, is a fun one because she's just texting all the time, and in the PS4 version, she's actually texting Peter a lot, and so that's one thing that happens there in the game, in the PS4 and the PS5. In the I can't say this one, Aracrobatics. There we go. This one's great because she is acrobatic. She's a super soldier. She has the same super soldier serum running through her veins that Captain America had in his. So she is actually a super soldier, almost at the same level as Captain America. Pretty sweet. Bet you guys didn't know that. Crack It. This is her cracking the safe, getting in there, and then having a party because she got in. Super fun. This is a great one for her. I totally do this one. Look at that. Then there's this one, of course, the swag shot. She is absolutely guilty of sweating. She's also guilty of being a criminal, and she is not sad about it. That's a really fun one. So she is definitely not a good guy. She is a bad guy who does good things on occasion. The laser focused is one that's fun because she's a cat. She's a cat burglar. And the cat theme is really poked at here with the laser pointer and her just chasing after it and jumping on top of it. That thing is a really fun one. And then this one, it just comes with the hero. If you also use the pickaxe I showed earlier, it also has a built-in emote, so that one will allow you to split the pickaxe in two. In fact, I might as well show you that. So if I click on this one, the Omni Sword, it comes with an emote right here, which allows you to set unite the blade or to separate it. So if I go here, it'll separate the blade for it, and it does that in game, so you can actually go from 1 to 2 in the middle of your game, which is pretty fun, pretty sweet. That's pretty much all the emotes that I would use for her, and that's just a special bonus for all you guys who stuck around for all of this. So thank you guys so very much. We are now, gosh, we're moving in the direction of 40 superhero tutorials on the channel, and I'm really excited. I actually have somewhere in the realm of like 60 more that I'm ready to make. I just have to get the time to like edit all the videos, get to them, make them. All these superhero skins are characters that I either have made videos for, I'm going to make videos for. I'm just going to go ahead and keep scrolling. You can see superhero, 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 one other, superhero, superhero, one other, superhero, superhero, all the way down. It's like I don't even have enough presets to hold the ones that I have. I have so many more planned out on a spreadsheet that I'm ready to go. If you guys have one that you want to see that I haven't done, just request it. And if it's one that I'm already got on the list, maybe you'll get it next. I'd love to make those for you. I'm having a blast with this series. So guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Use code TSoulGames in the Fortnite item shop. Whenever you make these purchases or buy a battle pass, it really helps me out, guys. You guys are all the best. Stay sweaty, and I'll see you guys next time right here on TSoulGames.